Hi. Hello, Penny Humans. This is, oh my god, this is your overlord speaking. This is your overlord speaking. Talking is so loud. Hi. Hi, Hawks. Ilka. Ilka. One day I'll learn how to pronounce that properly. Sorry about YouTube, I guess. Hi, welcome everybody to I'm Stupid. So the same as every stream. I'm sorry if my voice is a little quieter today. It's very loud to me. It's incredibly loud to me. Everything is incredibly loud to me. I can hear everything. Actually everything. I can hear everything. Did you know that your clothes are extremely loud? My clothes are extremely loud. Whenever I move, I hear them. I hear them and they're very loud. And I'm wearing headphones with some noise cancelling. And they're very loud. And so practically a deaf person is watching is very mean. I was half deaf for like the past week. So I'm not to say that I understand your plight, but I understand your plight. So my own voice is so loud right now. This is because I've had my ears cleaned by a doctor. I had my ears vacuumed, literally. They vacuumed all of the wax out. And now I can hear when my hair moves. So you're probably wondering, Nemuri, why did you have to have your ears vacuumed? Well, a couple days ago, handful of days ago, my ear became plugged. Like it was stuff. The wax in my ear created a soundproof, airtight barrier, and I couldn't hear anymore. Sometimes this just happens because you have too much wax, but to me it happened because I was sticking things in my ear. I was sticking several things in my ear, because it was itchy. I was sticking Q-tips in there, and when that was not enough, I took a bobby pin and I stuck it in my ear and I scratched, and I was like, ouch, and then I couldn't hear anything, and I thought, fuck, I fucked up. But I didn't do anything about it for many days, because I'm an idiot, and because I'm scared of doctors, and I hate doctors, I hate going to the doctors. So I was like, it's fine, it'll sort itself out. I used eardrops a bunch, and they didn't do anything. And I thought, maybe it's best to get this checked out before it gets infected or something. There wasn't any pain. It was just like I couldn't hear, and I could feel it was like pressure, like really stuffy. So I finally went to the doctor. I went to my local health center. I asked for an appointment. And then I went to the appointment, and the doctor asked me, so what's wrong with you today? And I said, I can't hear from my right ear at all. And it's stuffy. It's very stuffy. It's a lot of pressure in there. It's really stuffy. And he was like, oh, when did this happen? And I said to him, when I stuck a bobby pin in it. And the look on his face, citizens. The look on this doctor's face. When I told him I stuck a bobby pin in my ear. The confusion. The bewilderment. The sheer disbelief. So yeah, I told him. And he looked at me and asked, why a bobby pin? I was itchy. Genuinely, I was itchy. So, and he asked me, oh, so this happened earlier today, yesterday? And no, this happened 4 days ago. This happened 4 days ago. Well, she was very concerned, and then he looked in my ears, and he was kind of rough with it, and he tugged really hard on my bunny ears, and they're sensitive, and it hurt. He was not very gentle. I think it was the shock getting to him. It made him kind of not very gentle. And my tiny, delicate ears. And he looked in my ears and he went, oh yeah, that's plugged, alright. That's totally blocked. It happened a few days ago because the end stream. That's someone else. No. My ear was already plugged by that point. My ear had been. I had been deaf for a couple days at that point. It wasn't that. This all happened yesterday. Stop calling me an idiot. So yeah, he looked in my ear and he was like, oh, yeah, that's totally blocked. Nothing I can do about it though. I was like, what do you mean, you're a doctor? He was like, yeah, I don't have the tools to deal with this. Go to the ER. And that's how I spent my evening yesterday. It was like, what, like 7 p.m. I was checking into the ER. I checked into the ER and then I waited a little. I didn't have to wait too long because it was pretty quiet. And they sat me in a chair. You know, what's that play called? What's that? The Barber of Seville? I don't know. The one where a barber like sits you on this scary looking chair and then kills you. Yeah, they set me on one of those chairs. They set me on one of those chairs. Please keep chatting to a language I understand so it can be properly moderated. Thank you. They strapped me to one of those chairs and they were like, alright, give me your ears. Give me your ears. Roommate just got home, by the way. I know because I heard him all the way from the bottom of the building stairs. Oh my god. They strapped me to the chair and they looked in my ear and they were like, oh, that's wax. And they sucked it out. With a tube. They were like a vacuum cleaner. They vacuum cleaned my ears and it hurt. And then she turned to my other ear, the one that was actually blocked. She looks in there and she's like, you've stuck a Q-tip in here. And I was like, I've stuck more than a Q-tip in there, but I'm not gonna tell you that. You've stuck a Q-tip in here, don't do that. And I was like, vacuumed my ears so hard. So hard. I was crying and she did not care. No one gave a single fuck. And I was scared and trying and crying. Tears just into my eyes. And she just sucked it out. And suddenly everything was so loud. It's still so loud. I want my earwax back. This is torture. I already have pretty sensitive hearing because I'm autistic. But this is just torture, to be honest. It's hell. My own voice is so loud in my ears. It's like the gain has been turned up to max. I'm so tired. So I've just been drawing in silence all day with headphones on, but only the noise cancelling. Should municipal medicine or being bold is most worthwhile characteristic for a patient? Yeah, when you're talking to a national healthcare practitioner, a free healthcare practitioner, you have to be like, this is what is wrong. This is what happened. Fix it. Fix this. You have to be like extremely direct. This is just like national healthcare moment, but the moment I walked into the doctor's office, there was a huge sign behind my doctor that said like, be straightforward and to the point, you only have 15 minutes. I was like, damn, way to make you feel cared for and in good hands. Then a giant sign that says, pick it up. We don't have time for you. There's sometimes you but if you cannot answer them, not a problem. Listen, it's fine when it's something like, hey, I did something stupid and I need it fixed. Or when it's like, it's fine and they're not the kindest. But if you have like kind of a delicate issue, if you have kind of like a delicate issue to address, like hey, my tummy, I'm having tummy issues and I think I might be allergic to dairy. They're not very helpful. I remember when I was in my teens, I went to the doctor because I started to have excruciating stomach aches every morning. And I was like, so every morning after I drink my latte, my full dairy latte, I'm having excruciating stomach pain. Is it possible that I might like be allergic to dairy or something? And the doctor looked me dead in the eyes and went, stop eating dairy then? And I was like, can I get this confirmed? Can we get like a test going? Can we like just stop eating dairy then? I am sorry, my bad. I ended up getting like a food allergy test. Turns out I had a bunch of sensitivities. I ignore most of them. So I have tummy medicine on my desk at all times. I'm just eating, I'm just eating like stomach medicine, like it's breath mints. Do I care about the doctor's opinion on a piece of rebar being stuck to my leg if it is stupid? Like, it's one thing where like you go to the doctor and you're like, I don't know, like, hey, I need something for my sinuses, or like, hey, I need some allergy medication or something like that. But if I have a delicate issue, they're too strict, they rush you too much. It's like, hey, I have this mole on my butt cheek and I'm kind of worried about it. And they're like, stop worrying then. And I was like, okay, but is this cancer? Can you look? Can you check? And it's can you be nice about it? Best conversation I had with a doctor I had about, like, I have a sleeping problem, here's how to fix it. And no, I don't want it, but it's bad for you. What do you mean? No, I don't want it. Okay, here's a prescription. Oh, I mean, the conversation went differently for me. The conversation went, hey, I have a sleeping issue. I have really bad insomnia. And he was like, oh, you probably just need vitamins. I was like, no, I take a multivitamin. I have really bad anxiety-induced insomnia. He's like, no, you don't. You should just take the vitamin. I already take a multivitamin. I have really bad sleep anxiety. Can you please give me something for that? No. So I went to a private doctor and he prescribed me what I needed. For fuck's sake. Vitamin 2 electric boogaloo. Vitamins the sequel. I go to doctors to ignore all their recommendations. Listen, sometimes I ignore doctors if I think what they recommended is stupid, like vitamins for severe anxiety and insomnia. But like, if I go to a doctor, I generally want an issue solved, right? Like, something is, I hate going to the doctor. I hate it. I would never set foot in there if I didn't have to. Like, I would not be here if I wasn't literally dying. Like, listen, I can't hear anything, and I have an ASMR video to film, so I can't record binaural audio if my body is not binaural, okay? Fix this. So like, I already don't want to be there, so like, I want my problem fixed, but doctors can be so unhelpful. Or like, hey, I'm having extreme pain. They're like, it's probably just anxiety. You should take some anxiety medication. I already take a lot of anxiety medication. This is pain. It's pain. Fix it. Like when I went to the doctor because my joints hurt really badly, and I'm not old enough to have this much joint pain, I don't think. I was like, please fix this. And they were like, it's anxiety. I was like, okay, but I'm already on max dosage anxiety medication. Can you please test it? Turns out I have hypermobility. and I need collagen supplements and stuff like that, which I do take. I take a sturdy multivitamin, collagen supplements. My mom makes sure that I have good quality supplements. Oh, speaking of, I need to go to the pharmacy. Remind me to go to the pharmacy tomorrow because I'm almost out of my sleeping medication. Hi, Fiano! Congrats on your stream streak hacks. Hello, Nemuri, how are you? I hear too much. Superhuman. Today I'm superhuman. Today I am Daredevil. I can hear the sound of each individual raindrop and map out a beautiful woman's face. Hi, Chris. Real bunny ears. Yeah, they took the fluff out of my bunny ears. It's weird that they do it with a vacuum now. I thought they would use a little picky tool and they would just pick the wax out, or maybe a water jet and flush my ears. The vacuum is really weird. I guess I now know how the carpet feels, but it was information I didn't need. Did I really need to know how the carpet feels when it gets vacuumed? I don't think so. No, you're not a furry. Was does fuzzy ears and isn't enough to qualify you as a furry? The bar has really dropped, huh? Ever since the furries started using AI, the bar has really dropped. If I were an ear doctor or vacuum ears too, I don't know, man. It kind of hurt. It kind of hurt. I think it's because, like, my eardrums had never felt anything ever. You know? It was virgin territory. My ear virginity was intact, despite how many implements I had shoved in there. And the vacuum assaulted my eardrum hymen like an overeager teenage boy. Maybe I like to hurt people. Become a dentist. You can hurt people and then blame them for it. Become a dentist, make my gums bleed every time, and then tell me, if you flossed, this wouldn't happen. Out of spite, I've been flossing 2 to 3 times a day, by the way. When my dentist, when she cleaned my teeth last time, she was like, it hurts, don't it? If you flossed, it wouldn't hurt. Even though my dentist is usually very nice, she was cruel like that to me. So I've been flossing every day out of spite. Being a proctologist is a good way too, I think. I think being a proctologist is more like, if you have a humiliation fetish, if you have a sadistic fetish for implementing humiliation, you become a proctologist. Because everyone is always really embarrassed to have their butt fiddled with. Just, for every colonoscopy, you have to be weirdly enthusiastic, you know? My hands are really big. The pain is going to be more physical, I'm saying. You have wide knuckles. Some people are into that, though. To be weirdly enthusiastic about, like, every exploratory just be like, today we get to shove a camera up your rectum. Isn't that cool? I was like, and watch the patient panic. We're treasured with this one. My doctor insisted I moan during a prostate exam. Guys, is it normal? Yes, it's normal. It's so that you cannot sue them for malpractice. Get me out of here. Turn around and cough. Isn't that weird? When they do a prostate exam, they ask you to cough, but when they put like an IUD in your uterus up your coochie, they also tell you to cough. It makes all the sphincters in your body act funny. It's interesting because, like, coughing is such a common action. It's such a thing that everybody does, like, randomly, but it makes all of the sphincters in your body act up. Weird, right? Kind of how sneezing makes you blink. I remember becoming a doctor. Malpractice is gonna become my middle name. You have an appointment with Dr. Malpractice? I'm gonna moan so hard it's gonna make it awkward for him. Last time, so there's like a history of breast cancer in my family. Not to switch the topic too heavily, but which means that, you know, when I turned a certain age, when when I was in my early 20s, I had to get myself like screened for breast cancer. And I have very big touch aversion, like very extreme touch aversion. So when they were like feeling around my chest with implements, I started like quietly crying. And my doctor, bless her heart, she was so worried. She was so worried. She was like, has anything happened to you? You're so upset. And I'm like, I hate being touched. Please just get it over with. Please get this over with. Good thing you're washboard. Yeah, less breast tissue to turn on me. Why did you become an actor? To help people to inflict pain. What are some prime sadistic professions? Actually, besides dentist, if you really want to inflict misery on people, just become a landlord. I'm never as upset as when I have to pay rent. Oh, real sadists work in like internet service provider customer support. Oh, your internet isn't working? It's not like a South Park bit. No, we can't help. To become a landlord, when it's money is impossible to achieve. Not true. You can commit crimes. Doctor's name is gonna be Neto Malpractice. Prostate feels good. Doctor, give me that prostate. You adopt a new doctor name like an actor adopts a stage name, but it's just the Butthole Plunderer. Dr. Butthole Plunderer. Dr. Plunderer, first name Butthole. Dr. Strongman, no! No, that's horrible. Dr. Bendover. That's really funny. I was kind of cold this morning. I was full of joy, but it's getting warm again towards the evening. I think it's because like my room is more in the sun towards the evening. Doctor, I'm a stick it in. Oh, is that fun? What a funny gynecologist's name, though. Funny gynecologist's name, Longfinger, Dr. Longfinger. Baptizing us for fraud, right? Oh, my first family doctor lost his license for malpractice. He's the one that told me to take multivitamins for my depression. Airflash, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I love... I love a funny name and profession combos. No, it's such a childish joke. It's such a low IQ joke, but it makes me giggle so much. It's because I am, you know, at the end of the day, I am a low IQ streamer. Did you guys see? Did you guys see that the mangaka for Apothecary Diaries got arrested for tax evasion? My grandma had a mastectomy done by an infamous doctor in the UK that was arrested for performing a mastectomy and many women that weren't needed. Bro, the titty thief. What the fuck? The titty thief? You know what song I came to say last stream? I played the Stick of Truth, I think. Not on Steam. But I did play the Stick of Truth. There's a whole section in it where you go up a butthole. A gay man's butthole, I believe. If memory serves right. It's an interesting game. I don't think I've played the Fractured Butthole. I've kind of been wanting to play Bunny Garden because I love bunny girls and the gambling. Like, you have a Steam account? Yeah, I have a Steam account. Doesn't everybody? Please be tactful of other people's circumstances in chat. Don't be rude. That's like the #1 chat rule. Don't be rude. Please heed the one warning you get. You get one warning. Can you share your account's details? Well, so you can go check if I have any porn games. I don't. I still have my Steam or my I still have my Steam account in my description, but I guess I removed it because people kept trying to gift me horrifying things. But I'm just nemuri_bun on Steam as well, if you can find me. Games are relegated to the Smurf account. I have so many. I have so many Steam games that I need to get through. Got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I haven't even touched it yet. We're playing Little Misfortune soon. And I didn't ever finish Hades, so it's also Also something we could get back into. Man, I just have so many games. I want to finish Lies of P first. I want to stay locked on to Lies of P. But hey, listen, we all put our foot in our mouth sometimes. It's important is that we apologize and move on from it. So let's move on. By the way, you know, finally Las Vegas can unpause your game. I've been playing Souls-likes. Pausing means nothing to me. Oh yeah, I found a new way to get caffeine into my body. This is dangerous. It's technically not an energy drink, so it wouldn't make my mom sad. So, and that's the dangerous part about it. It's the rationalization. I found out that guarana actually has a fuck ton of caffeine in it. It's what they use. You know the Panera charged lemonade that fucking kills you? Turns out they don't use like caffeine from coffee in it. They use guarana extract. So guess who fucking bought a bottle of guarana and has been dutifully drinking it all day, going through this bottle like nobody's business. I usually drink Coke Zero, but this has more caffeine. Once we start getting G Fuel promotion offerings, what a girl can dream. I'll shill for G Fuel. I'll shill for G Fuel, or like the waifu cups one. I want to be on the waifu cup. Excuse me. I want to be on the waifu cup. That's gamer subs, right? Yeah. Gamer sometimes don't waifu cup. And you know, I can I love caffeine. I'm addicted to caffeine. Your pecora on a waifu cup. Listen, if I was a pecora waifu cup, I would buy it. But I don't think you can make waifu cups of the people that you aren't. I think that would be impersonating. Want to be on a waifu cup too? Develop a successful streaming career and you might get the offering. It hasn't happened to me yet. Giving him blue hair and it's close enough. I look nothing like Pico-chan. Don't insult Pico-chan like that. Pico-chan is so superior. Actually, I've been stalking. Not stalking. Well, kind of stalking. I'm stalking Pico-chan's model artist. And I follow, like, most of, like, the other VTubers he's done the model for. I follow all of them. And one day, maybe. I would love to get a model done by him. I also love to get a model done by Kurobushi Sensei, who did Ina's model, because I love Kurobushi style. And one day, when I have a lot of money and fame, I will get these wonderful artists to work with me. I'm gonna develop a successful streaming career real quick. Please do, and then please prop me up. Alright? Develop a successful streaming career and then let me social climb. Thank you. That will be all. Go I'll break it down as a door. I think the flight to Japan would cost me more than the mod. Although, with model prices these days, you never know, right? Also, Chisan, she's like an asset artist, has been putting out these really cute assets, and I kinda... You guys know that I'm addicted to looking at new clothes. And like, I always want to buy new clothes, but it turns out that it is also true. Also true for VTuber clothes, I guess. She makes really cute clothing assets that are rigged. It's gonna be 2 months ordering for a stream and I sent her dress. Google actually feels for real. Bruh. When I was first starting, I had a Google Home in my room, and during stream one day, it just started randomly saying my full address. And I screamed so loud that you didn't hear any of it. But I did get a complaint from my neighbors for screaming in the middle of the evening for no reason. But at least my address remains a secret. More or less. I've moved since then also, so I won't let anybody social climb off me only if I social climbed off them before. No, you wouldn't let me cloud chase from you. What's the point then? I'm taking a real stream now. Oh, this is like years old. It's not available anymore. This was my very first model, which there is no living record of anymore. It's a wonderful, congrats on your stream streak. I'm not close, no one can social climb off of me. Same. Same. If I had clout, I would probably not let you social climb. Keep it all to myself. Fuck everybody else. I would use it exclusively. I gained a crumb of clout. I'm using it exclusively so that cute girls like me more. Those are my plans. And for gambling. Become addicted to cute girls and gambling. It's just the same as now though. If I gained clout, nothing would change. I would still be addicted to cute girls and the gambling. Performance in a marathon, does it count as clout? I performed in my 3rd grade Christmas Christmas singing thing. I was the solo singer for my class, for my year, I think. Does that count? My music teacher said that I was very good at staying in tune. They paid me 20 bucks for it. My school didn't pay me shit, but I did get extra credit. I've also performed karaoke for you guys a couple times. There were people there. Some of them gave me money. Does that count? I guess you can trust me to be the same deep down. You know, this is why I keep telling people that having character flaws is important. I'm bored of working on the poker game to play until I'm broke. When I'm having a stressful day, I open a free blackjack game, give myself 50 quid, and then not stop until I've made 5,000. It usually takes me a couple of hours. I'm very good at blackjack. But it's not real money, so it's not real gambling. Not being on the careful. No, you don't understand. It's important that you are 90% character flaws, so that you cannot become worse. And then everyone is impressed when you're not terrible. It's how you game the system. Like, if Adelaide, YouTube chat about Adelaide, I guess, because I read yours as soon as it popped up. What was I saying? Oh yeah. If I gain clout, you know, a person who is nice and good and polite and kind and only good, they would be corrupted by the power, right? I'm already terrible, so nothing would change. I would become addicted to cute girls and gambling. I am already addicted to cute girls and gambling. Keep in mind, you're really 30 blackjack hands away from becoming a billionaire. You think I don't know that? Listen, have any idea how much I've made in the freaking Stardew Valley casino? Do you have any clue? I'm so good at blackjack. Are you kidding me? I'm so good at it. I'm so fucking good at blackjack. Play real blackjack then? I cannot open that can of worms. Listen, I cannot open that can of worms. I cannot. For the safety of me, you, us, everyone, I cannot open that can of worms. I can never spend real money on gambling. I will become so addicted so fast. It will not end well. This is why also you don't try heroin. You don't try heroin because you know it will ruin your life instantly. I'm like playing for letting go on the most here. Hey, it's gotta happen once, you know? And do you need anything else? You only need to hit big once. The Gamba mentality. This is supreme Gamba mentality. This is why I want to play Bunny Garden. Can you hit 100% or win a bajillion%? It's simple math. True. You can't lose more money than you have, but you can make more money than you have. Gamba mentality. This is why I play gacha. I don't spend money on it. This is why I'm free to play gacha. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. This is why I wail on gadgets. That makes you weak. Worth it. Thanks for the final push. I'm gonna sell my mother's car and go to a casino. Do it! Remember, all gamblers quit right before they're about to hit the big. So don't quit. Be better than the rest. Guaranteed to hit the character at some point. Listen, I have... You just have to be willing to grind. If your willpower is strong and sturdy, you will never need to pay for pulls. I have that strength, mostly on account of being permanently broke, but whenever I do have any like disposable income, it goes to like assets or clothes. Why? Because I love clothes. I love clothes so much. I need to buy more clothes. I love them so much. I just love clothes, you know. And then like I love buying some nice clothes and then spending an afternoon tailoring them, and then they fit perfectly, and it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. It fills me with joy. I love clothes so much. Yeah, I would spend an afternoon just like sewing. It's so good. That's why I like cosplay so much. It's just crafts. Or I can just buy a large shirt and it fits just like that. I also have a large shirt. The larger the better. I even have shirts that are specifically large to be dresses. T-shirts, dresses. I have some of those. They're good. They're comfy. They're cool. They're like oversized. So if you had all you can eat sushi, no one can tell that your tummy's poking out. Wake up. I wake up with like a fucking concave stomach. Like perfectly flat. And then I eat. I don't eat during the day. And then when I have dinner, I have a massive dinner, and then boom. Baby bump. Carb baby. Sticks out so much. It's become powerlifter and the problem is solved forever. Have we not established how weak my arms are? Also, I can't lift weights because of my joints. I mean, I can lift some weights, you know, some smaller stuff, but not like powerlifting and stuff like that. It's been ill-advised because my joints cannot handle it. They will pop out of the sockets. Actually, my shoulders will pop out of the sockets, so it's not advised. Prego streamer. Only food babies, I'm afraid. I try to avoid talking about, like, even like as a joke, like pregnancy on stream, because I get weird messages about people and their impregnation fetishes, and I don't want to invite that, you know. It makes me uncomfortable. And please don't slide into my DMs talking about how do you want to impregnate me. Like, guys, makes me very uncomfortable. I'm not fertile, and and breathable, and please do not. You just hurt yourself in the process, like all professional sports as easy as that. I already like pull out my shoulder enough, often enough. I don't want anymore. I don't want to pull my shoulders off anymore. Hold on, I have to cough. Oh god, this is gonna hurt my ears so much. It's so loud. Coughing is so loud. Ow, my ears. Big stretch. Hi, sauces. You coming down? Good job catching that fly earlier today. You've been very impressive. I just wish you hadn't done it like right behind my monitor. That was a little stressful. You just crack your back, my shoulders mostly. I can crack my hips though. That one feels really good. I work hard on this with like 2 fingers, like doing old character movies and stuff. She don't think so. Those were loud? Yeah. It's also just my fingers. That was my thumb. Very loud. Wrist. Other wrist. This is what I mean when I say my joints are fucked. Very loud. Very strong. Very broken. Are your neck up? That's about as loud as it gets. Cracking my neck. Nemuri, is that a single body part you cannot crack? There isn't. There's not a single body part I cannot crack. So maybe my chest. Not to hurt people. I told you, become a dentist. Or, you know, a dietitian. A dietitian hurts your feelings the most, even though they don't mean to. They're like, you have inflammation, you need to stop eating dairy. Like, my favorite thing in the world is ice cream. Actually, my favorite thing in the world is cheesecake. Like, you have a dairy allergy, you should really stop eating it. You're very inflamed. I was like, I'm not gonna stop eating cheesecake. I'm so sorry, ma'am. With all due respect, dietitian person, I'm not gonna do that. So, like, Nemuri's neglecting YouTube chat to hustle. Has stuff not been loading? There hasn't been a chat from YouTube in 5 ever. I don't mean to neglect you. It's just sometimes, not everything shows up in my feed. I don't know, it's weird bug sometimes. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes, like, the program I use to multi-stream, restream, and it has its own, like, moderation system also. So sometimes it holds messages. So I'm very sorry, Nook. can hurt people's feelings. Anonymous image boards already gone boring. If they're on an anonymous image board, they probably deserved it. Me, I deserved it. Bun bun. Did you guys watch the Dead by Daylight collab with Callie and Bibu and Naora? Because I did. It was good. But I'm having such a hard time keeping up with all the ARC stuff. There's just so much happening in so many languages that I'm lost. I know Peko-chan does like a recap. Like a last on arc recap pretty often, but I'm just lost. No, I've not played DVD since like 2016. I have not played DVD in a long time. I'm a very toxic DVD player. Dead by Daylight ignites a rage within me. I'm a survivor main, by the way. I'm a survivor main, and I've only played open queue, so like with random teammates, random survivors. And they suck so bad. They're so shit. Bro, can you not blow up my gen for 5 seconds? And then there's always the asshole with a flashlight that's like click, 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 and then you don't last 5 seconds in chase, and it's like what are you doing all that for? Now I have to go rescue. I have to give up this generator that someone else is going to blow up for me to go rescue you. Only for you to do the thing again and get yourself hooked again. And then what am I gonna do? There's nothing I can do. You're just dead. And then I have to do everything by myself. Oh my god. There was a game. This was the game the straw that broke the camel's back. Where I finished 4 gens and opened the gate. Me, by myself. While teammates were just being useless, and right before and I was like, okay, me and the like 2 other surviving teammates was like, okay, everybody go out, and then they decided to they decided to start fucking trolling the killer, and they all got killed. And then I decided it was best if I didn't play as much Dead by Daylight anymore. I tried to play killer for a little while, but it's just not as much in me. I only play Bing Bong when I play killer. I only play Wraith. I do admit that when the Nicolas Cage collab came out, I was really wanted it. You know, I was hoping that Nicolas Cage would have been a killer, but even when he was a survivor, I was really hoping. Never played a single game of killer. I played Bing Bong only. I played Nurse for a little bit, but I simply do not have the aim skills. So I just played Bing Bong because I'm quite good at being an ambush predator, apparently. It's what I tell myself when my cat is running around. I'm like, you're an ambush predator, I'm an exhaustion predator. You will not win this. It'll go. Please stop acting like my stream is some kind of like disease-ridden sewage system that will contaminate you if you hang out in it too long. You either enjoy it here or you don't. If you don't enjoy it, fuck off. If you do enjoy it, stop acting like it's a huge moral grievance. The first rule in chat is don't be a dick. Please, it's not that hard to follow. I'm putting my foot down. I'm usually not an assertive person. I mean, I can be kind of a cunt. In all honesty, I can be kind of a bitch. I'm not the most patient person. Especially with other people, I'm not very patient. There's also like, I eat moral misgivings for breakfast. Also, I don't eat the breakfast. Me neither. I just have coffee. Are you a coffee drinker? No, look. I just have coffee in the morning. Oh my god, those are really good nails. Patience is almost always learned. I have patience for a lot of stuff. Like, I can wait almost indefinitely. I can entertain myself really well. But people I don't have much patience for because I get frustrated easily. So it's one of the emotions I have the hardest time dealing with is like frustration. Like if I'm frustrated with something, I fly off the handle really fast. This is not great. I gotta remember my anger management classes. They made me take those for a reason. Want sometimes coffee or tea, and eat breakfast, listen to my body. It's good. It's good that you have that your body is good to listen to. If I listened to my body, I would only have coffee and donuts and the pasta. I have to keep myself in check, force myself to eat healthy. I had a really healthy lunch today. I have 300 calories for lunch, which is not a lot. But I had falafel with salad and some like Caesar dressing. It was good. Early morning coffee is different. Listen, I don't think I cannot function until I have coffee. I am one of those people. Unfortunately, I am one of those very cringe people that like cannot, like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. Because like I'm aggressively not a morning person. What's the opposite of a morning person, honestly? I'm a night owl. I'm a crepuscular creature. The mornings are just harrowing to me. I cannot be awake before like 9:30 a.m. And if you wake me up at 9:30 a.m., I'm gonna be angry about it. If you wake me up anywhere, you can wake me up at 1 p.m. and I will be mad about it. There was a period in my life where my roommate woke me up every day at like 11:30 noon-ish, because I was having a really rough time with my sleep schedule and I was trying to fix it. So he was helping me out, and like every day he would wake me up and I would be full of rage, and later that day he would tell me like, do you still want me to do this? Do you still want me to get you up every day? Because you look at me like you hate me. And I do. In that moment, I hate you. When he started bringing me coffee and I was less filled with hate, slightly. Yeah, first thing I do in the morning is turn on the coffee maker. The eyes processing in my body. I think I would have lung cancer if I did. Smoking is hard to give up. My mom used to be a smoker, but she's given up like for 3 years now. She's given up smoking. I'm very proud of her because it was really bad for my asthma, and also because she wanted to do better. So she gave it up. It was difficult. She was stressed. It was very stressful for her to give up smoking because it was kind of like a crutch, like that. So I am very impressed by people who managed to give it up. Drank coffee 5 times in my entire life and I couldn't enjoy any of them. People just don't like it, right? I used to not drink. Actually, for the longest time in my life, I was not a coffee drinker. It made me anxious, so I didn't drink it at all. And then I got better anxiety medication. Coffee's like beer, it's an acquired taste. I've liked coffee always, the flavor. It's because when I was very little, Portuguese people will know this. You know, when your auntie stirs the sugar into her espresso and then lets you lick the spoon. She would always let me lick the spoon, and I developed a love for coffee very quickly. Pretty sure anyone who likes VTubers has a minimum amount of cringe. Be cringe, be free. Living in fear of being cringe is cringe. Just to be cringe and to be free. Accept it. Olives are an acquired taste too. I've also always liked olives, so I don't know what you're talking about. You know what is an acquired taste? Broccoli. I hated broccoli most of my life. Now I like it quite a lot. I hated broccoli most of my life. Do you like olives? Olives are poo, broccoli is fine. Hawks, is it possible you've just never had a really good olive with like a little pepper inside? Because I can't imagine how anyone would not like peppered olives. They're so good. Broccoli is fine. I don't see the problem with it. I just hate it. I just hate it. I was a very picky eater growing up. Think about it, all tastes are acquired. Maybe except like breast milk, all tastes are acquired. Breast milk and water. I guess you've had that a little from the moment you were born. You've probably had a taste for those. Ew. Possibly, but I don't have one either. Fair enough. So eat more olives and you'll start liking it. Listen, Portugal has really good olives. So I grew up having like really, really delicious cured olives all the time. And you wonder why I get weird DMs? Listen, my DMs are not a garbage disposal for your fetishes. I'm over here making jokes, memes, having fun. Just leave me alone. The only thing to me that I have trash taste. I used to be a really, really picky eater growing up. Super, super picky eater. Like, I wouldn't eat most vegetables. I didn't like meat very much either. I only liked pasta with sauce and fries. Only pasta with sauce. Only pasta with sauce, fries, and omelets. It's the only things that I like. If I find myself in Portugal with some homies, I might try an olive. Try an olive with like garlic. Garlicked olive is a delicacy. What do you mean your DMs aren't that? Yeah, my DMs are for business inquiries only. And no crypto. want to talk about, I like garlic. Garlic is the push-up bra of food. It makes everything better. Chips, garlic chips. Sausage, garlic sausage. Bread, garlic bread. Ugh. Once I accidentally opened a can of olives completely, I had to eat all of them. Then drank the olive water. That's just brine. It's just salt water. You're gonna get dehydrated. But I also have eaten ridiculous amounts of olives before. Sometimes they just keep bringing them at restaurants, you know? Sometimes you're like at a restaurant with your family and they bring out some garlicky olives and then they just keep bringing them. So you end up eating a frankly ridiculous amount of olives. Garlic, salt, and pepper are the hard carries of cuisine. I'd add like soy sauce and chili flakes to that. But that's because I eat a lot of Asian food. Olive flavored. I don't care what dehydrated. Bro's getting his own olive LaCroix by drinking the brine. Good luck with your kidney stones. Maybe those aren't kidney stones anymore. Those are kidney diamonds. Can make room for soy sauce and chili flakes too. I think everything I eat has like chili flakes or soy sauce or both. Olive flavored kidney stones. Ew. Olive pits in your kidneys. Disgusting. Disgusting. Kidney diamonds. I randomly started getting these like YouTube shorts about a guy that like buys and sells precious stones, right? The guy is I don't know why I started getting them, but I found it so weird that like when it came to like diamonds, the guy was like, this is too pure. This is too pure. This is a lab diamond. It's worth less. I was like, what do you mean it's worth less? Because it's too pure? Too pure? Isn't that what you want? Isn't the purity of the diamond superior? It's too pure. It's a lab diamond. Worthless. Okay. That makes no sense. There's no impurities in this diamond. Garbage. The impurities add character and uniqueness. Ew. Well, I don't really care for diamonds. I mean, I like that they're sparkly stones, and that's about it. I don't really have like a... When it comes to jewelry, I'm very much of a like a... If it looks good, it's fine. I don't really care about precious stones or precious metals or anything like that. If it looks good, it's good. If it doesn't look good, it's shit. It can be like a bajillion carat diamond ring, but if it's ugly, it's ugly. Get it out. No, I'm like that with clothes too. Like, I don't care if it's like Gucci or Zara. If it's ugly, it's ugly. Don't want any jewelry. Only on the watch. I mean, first of all, prime male behavior. Second of all, I don't own a lot of jewelry, but I own like a handful of stuff. I have earrings. I have 2 piercings in its ear, 2 low piercings in its ear. So I have plenty of earrings for that. And then I have a couple bracelets, mostly bracelets that my mom made for me. I own like an anklet that my mom gave me because anklets are cute. I have a couple of necklaces and like necklace earring combos that I got for Christmas. I don't have a lot of jewelry, but I do have some. Oh, and I have a fuck ton of rings. That's the one thing that I have a lot of is rings. Because I like rings. Because they make my large, alien-like hands look daintier. Have scary-looking hands, and they look daintier if I put a bunch of rings on them. Plus, I like to fidget with them. I like fidgeting with rings. They're good. I used to have a locket. I used to wear a locket. But I kept like opening it and closing it, the little clasp. And it was very annoying noise to everyone around me. So I'm not allowed to have things that have clasps, noisy clasps like that anymore. Have none at the Area 51 depends, yeah. I have alien hands. I don't know, I think it makes me look too manly. I have cute jewelry. I want more jewelry. I want more clothes and more jewelry, but that's because I'm a greedy person. This is what I keep telling you. You already know all of my flaws. You already know all of my flaws. I'm greedy. I have bad sleep schedule. I'm a demon in the mornings. I'm impatient and I get angry easily. You already know. Gambler also, yes. Caffeine addict. You know all of my flaws already. So you can love me for who I truly am. Isn't it better though? It's why I like the trope like enemies to friends to lovers so much. Like, isn't it better to first know all of the horrible things about someone and then slowly getting to know their good parts as well and falling in love with the whole thing, instead of like people play nice in the beginning too much. People play nice and then they disappoint you down the line, and I hate that. I hate that so much. Reminds me of Nisekoi, definitely. So why tsunderes are so good, because you see all of their worst character traits first. All of the tsundere first impressions are horrible, and then slowly you earn their like kindness and their like their cute side. You have to earn that shit. You have to work hard for it. And then you fall in love with her tender sides that are usually hidden to everyone else. Isn't that the best? Isn't that the best? I think that's the best. Someone outside, immediately after I said, isn't that the best? They went, is it? I was like, yes, ma'am, it is. Why I love the Red Demon. That's why I love Taiga so much. The first impression you get of Taiga is horrible. She's like violent for no reason. She's angry. Her house is a mess. She's living in squalor. And then slowly, you start to learn that she's actually like thoughtful and kind and protective, and she cares about people very deeply, and it feels like you've earned, it makes you feel like you've earned every single second of her tenderness. It's so good. You've earned it by being kind to her. Tsundere are the best. Princess, the pumped up tiger. Yeah, I love tiger. Tiger lover. Toradora, one of the first shows you watched. Not one of the first shows I watched, but definitely something that I rewatch often. Toradora, Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai, the Tamako Love Story, the Tamako Market film, Tamako Love Story. I rewatch it also often enough. Kyokai no Kanata, I rewatch. Because Kyokai no Kanata, Mirai is not a tsundere, but she is like... She's like clumsy and kind of cut off. And you also have to slowly earn her trust and her affection, even though she's really helpless as a person. The first impression of her is terrible. She literally tries to kill the main character the first moment you see her. But slowly, she begins to care so much. And I love that. I love that. I place Toradora top among all the anime series I've consumed this because it appeals to me that much. Toradora is definitely my top 5. For sure. And I've watched a truly devastating amount of anime, okay? My show count is in like the hundreds. And Toradora is definitely my top 5. Top 2 would be JoJo. I don't think JoJo makes it to my top 5 because it doesn't appeal to my preferences as much. You too, Noak? It's because Toradora is really good. And also because, you know, anime addiction is real. What's an unholy amount of anime? Yeah. I spent like a couple of school breaks, like spring break and summer break, just watching anime non-stop. Wake up to from the moment my eyes open to the moment they close, just watching anime. When I was in high school, and then when I was in university, I watched a lot of anime while I worked, and I still watch anime while I work. I still watch a lot of anime while I work. Sienna JoJo is my top 2 only because it was my entire top 5 of y'all rom-coms. Isn't that good though? Anime rom-coms are really good. Bunny Girl Senpai, Chunibyo, Hyoka. They're really good. It's good and normal and fine to enjoy quality, in my opinion. The Kyoto animation love comedies are the best. KyoAni romance, top tier. Top tier. It simply is. That's a fact. Koe no katachi. Hyoka is good too. Yeah, Hyoka is good. No, Tsunsho is not top tier. True. I'm also watching the new anime by the Hyoka writer. How to Be Ordinary. I'm watching that, and it's really good so far, even though there's not many episodes out yet. It's really good so far. The animation is incredible. They're flexing for no reason. We're back gonna take the dog cuddles. Give him some cuddles for me too. I've been from crazy bad in my guitar case. That's why my parents got. I also got bullied. For a while. Because I like Twilight, amongst other things. Also, being autistic, you're pretty easy bullying target. But it's made me more obnoxious somehow. I started wearing my interests like a venomous frog wears their fucking neon colors. I just be like, oh, you're gonna bully me for liking anime? Oh, I'm gonna be the most obnoxious anime watcher you've ever seen. My backpack covered in anime swag. My everything. Anime shirts, anime backpack, anime pins, anime plushies. Totoro plushie hanging off my backpack. All day, every day anime. And then it eventually put off the people who didn't like me so much that they stopped bothering me, and then it just like only people who also enjoy those things. But it's like, sorry, my ears are getting really tired of listening to me. They're just so sensitive. I was gonna play Lies of P today, but I cannot imagine listening to video game sounds in this state. Like, that's gonna hurt so bad. Let me tell you about what I've been working on behind the scenes. My my ears are really sensitive, okay? I want my earwax back. When they suck out your earwax, when they vacuum your ears, they should put in some like artificial earwax. So you don't have to go through this. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. But in my humble but factually correct opinion. I'm actually exhausted just from sounds. Yeah, I can't possibly imagine. I can't possibly imagine listening to video game noises right now. I'm losing track of what I'm saying because I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm actually full on, like, my brain is shutting down. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna tell you what I've been up to behind the scenes. Right. So now that I have superhuman hearing, I'm working on some ASMR content behind the scenes that's gonna be posted onto YouTube. not the streaming content, not not live content, actual ASMR video. And I'm playing around with like binaural stuff, and different sounds and stuff that I want to do, and different scripts. I'm actually working on like I have three rough scripts that I'm working on, that I'm going to guide myself off of for the video that I'm working on, and I'm also making an illustration for it. If you're in the Discord or follow me on Twitter, you have seen some bits of the sketching process for the illustration. It's actually what I've been working on all day. I've just been drawing and writing. I tried to record for a little bit, but then construction immediately started. So that got shot in the foot real quick. But you know. Can't win them all. How many is Discord? I'm not supposed to go Mac. Is this Discord is like the first place where you'll get updates from Nemuri. Like, it's the first place I post the weekly scheduling. I post all my art there with like sketches and progress shots, and if I'm doing anything special, I'll talk about it there. Or if I can't stream, that's the first place I'll warn people in. So it's actually there's utilitarian use to following me on Discord, to joining the Discord. There I go. I am starting to give myself a headache, unfortunately, so I think I'm gonna have to go shut the fuck up. Wow, they finally built in a yap timer onto the Nemuri. Apparently so. There is a yap cap. And the cap is 2 hours almost. Sorry for the short stream after bailing yesterday. I do apologize for the short stream. However, it can't be helped. It's for medical reasons. So, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you had fun hanging out with me, because I had fun hanging out with you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we doing? We're drawing, I think. Yeah. Tomorrow's a drawing stream. I'll send you guys to Banshee, who's doing a rantathon. So, please give her my love. Until then, bye-bye. Ending go.